Ayodhya Dalit land transfer scrapped. What happens now? UP CM Yogi Adityanath ordered an inquiry on December 22, 2021 after an investigation by the Indian Express revealed purchases of land in Ayodhya by politicians and relatives of state officials that raise serious questions of propriety and conflict of interest. A revenue court in Ayodhya last week quashed an order by the survey Naib Tahsildar transferring nearly 21 vigas 52,000 square meter of land from a Dalit who had originally bought it from Dalits to the Maharshi Ramayana Vidyapit Trust MRVT on August 22, 1996. The Court of Assistant Record Officer Bhan Singh found the transfer illegal and vested it free from all encumbrance in the government. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath ordered an inquiry on December 22, 2021 after an investigation by the Indian Express revealed that following the Supreme Court's 2019 order in favor of the Hindu party in the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case, MRVT has sold land to politicians and other individuals in Ayodhya, some of whom are relatives of state government officials who are investigating the trust for alleged irregularities in the original transfer of the Dalit owned land more than 28 years ago. Despite the court's order, however, it is almost impossible that the land will revert to Dalits of Ayodhya's Bharathata Manja village who had sold it to former Dalit employee of MRVT named Ronghai in 1992 and who had subsequently donated the land to the trust through an unregistered donation deed. What did the ARO order say and why? On December 27, 5 days after the Indian Express investigation was published, the ARO court cancelled the transfer of land through the donation deed, ordered the vesting of the land with the state government, and forwarded the matter to the sub-divisional Magistrate SDM in Ayodhya for further action. The ARO's order in accordance with the UP Jamindari Abolition Act 1950, which was applicable until 2016 in UP and Uttarakhand. Section 157A barred the scale, gift, lease or mortgage of Supreme Court land to a non-SC under normal circumstances. Section 166 said, every transfer made in contravention of the provisions of this Act shall be void. And Section 167 said, the subject matter of transfer shall with effect from the date of transfer be deemed to have vested in the state government free from all encumberances. If the SDM approves the ARO order, the land will be reverted to the government, but if the Ronghai who donated the land to MRVT stakes claim to the land, an extended legal process will follow. What happens to people who may have bought any piece of this land from MRVT? Under Section 167 of the Act, the tree, crops and wells existing on the land on the date of transfer shall, with effect from the said date, be deemed to have vested in the state government free from all encumbrances, and the transferee may remove other movable property of the materials of immovable property existing on such land of the date of transfer within such time as may be prescribed. Also, it shall be lawful for the collector to take over possession over such land or other property and to direct that any person occupying such land or property be evicted therefrom. On March 3, 2020, the Supreme Court ruled if the transfer is void under the provisions of the Act, there is no jurisdiction to consider the request of the respondents of the ground that they are running the hotel by availing loan from financial institution. While the transfer has made in contravention of the provisions of UP, JA and LR, Jamindari Abolition and Land Reforms Act, there is no ground for considering the questions of equity. The order was passed in Additional Commissioner Revenue Akhlaq Hussain, who was running a hotel in Pithogarh on land purchased from a Dalit. Revenue officials had cancelled the allotment. It is important to note that relatives of officers such as erstwhile Divisional Commissioner MP Agrawal, former Ayodhya DIG Deepak Kumar, former Chief Revenue Officer Purushottam Das Gupta, now disqualified MLA from Goisang, Indra Pratap Tiwari alias Khabu Tiwari, and retired IS officer Umadhwa Dwivedi bought land from MRVT but not out of this 21 vigha parcel. So, what is likely to happen in this case? Officials in the UP Board of Revenue said that given the clear provisions of the erstwhile JA Act and the corresponding provisions of the LR Act, which came into force in 2016, reliefs is rarely granted in cases such as illegal transfers. And what happened to those who sold their land to Ronghai in 1992? One of them, Mahadev, complained to the UP Board of Revenue in September 2019. As per records, Mahadev had got rupees 1.02 lakh for his nearly 3 biga of land. When MRVT started selling parcels from it, Mahadev complained that his land had been illegally transferred. The ongoing action had been taken on the basis of Mahadev's complaint. An FIR was registered against Mahadev on December 4, 2019 under several sections of the IPC, and in March 2020 against a property dealer on the order of the special judge Ayodhya based on a complaint from Mahadev. Prabhakar Pandey, counsel for Mahadev, said, I am fighting for the cancellation of Bhaminama, which Ronghai took the land from my client in 1992. The matter is pending before the civil judge at Ayodhya. According to Pandey, a separate case relating to another Dalit individual who too had sold this land to Ronghai is pending in the court. What role will Ronghai play in the proceedings that follow? Ronghai, now in his 60s, told the Indian Express over the phone on Friday that he is not aware of the cancellation of the deed. Asked about the possibilities of going to court, he said, I don't have the money for a legal battle. How will I do this? He said he is still with MRVT earning 5,000 per month. He lives in Sahabarpur village in Prayagraj, nearly 150 km from Ayodhya. Should more applications for cancellations of Bhaminama entries be filed by the over a dozen sellers of the 21 bigha in question, Ronghai will be made a party in every case. The ARO's order may also trigger new litigation in the revenue courts in Ayodhya, as well as criminal cases by those who might have bought land out of the 21 bigha in question, their sellers and the other affected parties. Thank you.